And a good Wednesday early afternoon to you. Roger Hill of Wuthering Heights. This weather video driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin Cities, Subaru, 802 Honda, all located off of exit 7 on Interstate 89. Big picture right now, we have this kind of broad trough, continues to supply some colder than normal air. A lot of that cold reservoir of air is sort of backed up due to a high latitude blocking that's a little bit to the north. This is generally across areas around Greenland and into the Davis Straits and over the Canadian archipelago. This is forcing the jet stream to cut further to the south around this trough of lower pressure, and the storm systems consequently are moving through the state of Vermont consistently, and generally the northeast being affected the most. Meanwhile, down around Dixie, you can see a little tornado signature icon there, and indeed they've been having round after round of severe weather. That's mostly been staying to the south of pretty much the Mason-Dixon line, and conditions are such that some of that tries to make a run and creep up the coast with a little bit more of a west-southwesterly flow. That's not going to happen. You can see the precipitation here with the northern branch of the jet stream. Southern branch with the influx of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico producing thunderstorms on a pretty much daily basis now. And overall, kind of a ridge of higher pressure across the west coast, helping to influx that colder air into the Great Lakes and eventually into the northeast, and it is what it is. Currently, we have a little bit of batch of rain. It's the second batch that's going to be moving through this afternoon, and it's going to produce some occasional rain shower activity across central and northern areas, a little heftier amounts probably across southern areas, maybe falling moderate close to the Massachusetts line, but once this moves on by, things are going to scatter out and slow down as they do. And eventually we're going to get into the backside of this trough and also some clearing skies. Now this is going to be inbound for tomorrow, Thursday afternoon. And we do have a little bit of a drying trend that's going to be featured Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, and into most of Friday before more clouds from this another second system is going to be working on. And let's take a look at the incrementals. This is currently our rain that we can see here with this area of low pressure taking a track and pushing away from us. It's the last of the precipitation is going to start to work through the night tonight and into the day tomorrow. We're going to start to see some drier air pushed in with this upper level system that's to the north. We still have that high latitude blocking. That's what's kind of log jamming all of these weather systems together. But we do have a drying trend with a little bit of a ridge of higher pressure that's going to be pushing in for Thursday afternoon. That's going to allow for a little bit of sunshine, as I mentioned, and also slightly blustery conditions, but well below thresholds, no real issues at all. In fact, there are no impacts expected between now and approximately the early morning hours on Tuesday. But the best conditions probably Thursday afternoon and secondarily probably through the day on Friday before more clouds begin to work in during the afternoon on Friday. This weather system kind of an oddball here, but you can see how the modeling has been. It kind of holds it off. Again, things are log jammed up to the north of us, north and east of our region, so this precipitation is kind of slow to come in. This is valid 21Z on Saturday. That's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, but there will be some rain showers probably late in the day, and so Saturday will feature a few rain showers, as will Sunday. You can see them pop up here. This is valid about 2 o'clock on Sunday. Then that weather system pulls north into Canada. The secondary system kind of gets pushed along. This is more driven by the subtropical jet stream and more associated with the heat and warmth and humidity to the south of our region. That's not going to hit us as it looks right now. But this upper level low will probably activate some a little bit of snow shower or rather mainly rain showers. This is valid on Monday at about, that's valid 2 o'clock Monday afternoon. And you can see that things are kind of popping up and popping down. There could be a couple wet snowflakes, maybe a little bit of grapple, and the oddball isolated lightning strike is a possibility once we get in toward Tuesday. Looking at 3-hourly QPF by the Jeff's model, the GFS ensemble, you can see that the most of is occurring really, has really occurred already, and we're already getting into this segment here. And what we're going to end up seeing this afternoon is that fall off in this little dry period. And note, just about every day, considering just a little bit of precipitation. Now, the overall QPF looks like this as we add up the totals here. Weather Prediction Center shows kind of this trough of lower pressure. You can sort of follow the precipitation amounts here. Very little north and west of the Great Lakes. It's cold, a little bit snowy actually, but we do have this sort of baroclinic zone where the warmth bumps up against the cold, and that's where it's forcing some cloud cover and frontal systems to push across. This is definitely the heftiest amount of rainfall or precipitation indicated, and this is going to stay to our south. Climate reanalyzer kind of shows that colder air kind of circulating in, but up where the blocking pattern is, parts of Greenland, the Canadian archipelago, the Davis Straits here between Greenland and Baffin Island and so forth, you're seeing warmer than normal temperatures, and this displacement here for warmer than normal should be in our neck of the woods. It's colder air coming in out of Alaska. And we're looking at a quick look at the 2-meter temperatures. Now, the way the dew point temperatures look, you can see that it's fairly average here. It's not really changing very much. The dew point temperatures do change, however. We have our most moist conditions this afternoon, and then conditions begin to dry out as we get into tonight and lower those dew point temperatures, and then we're kind of playing sort of a medium thereafter. Now, looking at the 850 hectopascal temperatures, roughly about the top of Mount Mansfield, warmer than normal, all rain, and then what you're seeing is like kind of pretty close to the 0-degree isotherm at about 4,300 feet elevation. Now, in terms of rain versus snow, it kind of gives you the precipitation type here. You can see just little hints of some snow as those temperatures are marginal, but it's all rain ahead of that. This is the Moss next 5 days of high temperatures. You can see just how chilly it is. Below normal all the way from the Pacific Northwest all the way to the East Coast, even a little bit down into Florida. So we're running about 6 degrees below normal for this time of year, and the coldest of the cold is certainly north and west of the Great Lakes. 3 days later, that tries to make a creep up. We're looking at temperatures running about 6, almost 9 degrees below normal for this time of year for daytime highs. And then again, this is 3 to 7 days out. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights. Thanks for watching.